I'm a big fan. I know that a lot of people are like, that's so easy. Is this a DIY? And I'm like, yeah, it's easy. That's the point. Hey guys, today I'm going to show you 6 DIY gifts that your mom will love. Truthfully, anyone will love. I think a lot of times you give DIY and you're like, ha ha ha. But these are actually something, I would love to get. And they're mostly pretty inexpensive, and because I'm doing it, they're easy. So now we're taking really basic utensils and I'm just gonna make them a little bit special by painting a little design on the end. You could totally use painter's tape, which would probably be pretty advantageous. I usually have some. It was one of those things that today, nothing was quite where you thought it was going to be. So I'm just kind of doing it. Like, that's the sort of fun part about this, is choose your own adventure, man. All right, so it's hard to tell because it's all like the same color as the spoon, but I taped it off the way I want it to tape off. And these aren't exactly the same, but that's kind of the fun of it. You can tell everyone, you're like, they're one of a kind, handmade. And I'm like, well, part of it's handmade. I'm using acrylic paint. Let's go a little pink. You can also like get creative afterwards with a paint pen and add little triangles, add little circles. And I have this little cup to kind of dry it off. And I'm gonna go pink, red, turquoise. I personally don't mind when things aren't completely perfect. As long as they look good and look cute and look pretty. Perfection is overrated. I'm more about the vibes. Red, turquoise, and pink will be pretty cute, guys. All right, now we just gotta let them dry. These aren't totally perfect, like exactly the same, but I sort of think that's okay. I just think it's kind of cute. I'm making a little succulent garden, which is so easy, and I love doing them because they are just super low maintenance. If it's someone that might not water it, it doesn't really matter. So just imagine you're like the rain in the desert. You don't come often, but when you do, you shower it well. I don't even know if all these are gonna fit in here, to be honest with you, and they're plants, so they grow. So I might have gone a little cray-cray. You can use something that's not a traditional planter. Just make sure there's some sort of way to drain so that your roots don't rot and your plants do well. I like this because it looks a little bit fancy, and I like anything that has a fancy shape. And I think the key with succulents is getting a good variety. I think that's true in any like floral arrangement or decor or anything. Yep, it's gonna be 3, guys. And this is also awesome because if you keep it in your house and it has drainage, but you don't want to put like a plate under it or whatever, because like this looks pretty cute how it is without having like a tray under, you can just stick it in the kitchen sink, stick it outside, whatever, hose it off and let it kind of drain there, and you've got weeks with this little guy without having to worry about anything. And I sort of love the way that Twine, like if you put it around a couple times, it sort of makes it a little bit fancier, but still very simple. This is a gift I would love to receive. I think it's the gift that keeps on giving because you keep watering it and this will just get bigger and take over and be this sort of gorgeous little plant. Now we're making a little essential oil salt bath. It's really easy. All you need is really coarse salt, like a sea salt. I'm gonna just go ahead and add the lavender, but they have tons of different essential oils, so it sort of depends on like how you want this to function. And then I'm just gonna add a couple drops of eucalyptus, and it smells so nice, you guys, like. And then I'm just gonna put it back in this jar. Another really cute gift is infused olive oil, and it's so simple, but it looks so fancy. You can kind of just do anything you want. And I'm literally just gonna take this rosemary and I'm just gonna stick it in this bottle. I wish there was a scratch and sniff on this because this whole experience has been extremely aromatic and it's just like heaven. Once you put it in there, it's already starting to infuse. So that rosemary is so pungent, and how amazing is that to dip a little bit of bread in. So the next one I'm doing is chili flakes and garlic. Now you can sort of do as much as you want because this is sort of intense, you know, but I love it. And this also so good on pasta. It will give it a little bit of a kick, a little bit of spice. The thing I love about all of these gifts is they're not necessarily expensive. You know, you choose what kind of container you want. You can go to the 99-cent store, you can go to the Dollar Tree. I mean, there's tons of cute containers everywhere. And look how nice those look. Are they beautiful or what? Now I'm making 2 different types of butter. It's so simple, it's so easy. I'm just gonna go for it. All I care about is that it looks good and tastes good. So I'm gonna take 1 cube of unsalted butter, and then I'm just gonna add, I mean, it's probably gonna be about 2 tablespoons, but I'm just gonna add some honey. This is gonna be honey butter. We can always add a little bit more, but basically I'm just gonna get in here, start mixing it. Now you wanna make sure your butter's soft. Mine I placed near the sun, so it softened up. Obviously, it could even be a little bit softer. And, you know, if you have some sort of machine that you'd like to use to do this, I don't even know what that would be, a food processor, a blender. So basically what I realized is that for the jar that I have, 2 sticks of butter would be better. Just gotta make sure I'm breaking down all those honey crystals. 2 sticks filled this up pretty perfectly. So for the next butter, I'm just doing an herbed butter. Like I said, you can do roasted garlic, you can do whatever you want, whatever your heart desires, and you're like, that'd be really good as a butter. You can do a different type of herb butter that's only legal in 3 states of the country. You can do whatever you want. But again, you guys, the smell from this is incredible. It smells so good. I like to keep it easy, and maybe it's a little harder this way, but I don't know how to use utensils. I'm just trying to use a bowl and a spoon and make this look good. I gotta watch my face. I tend to get a little like serious faced when I'm concentrating, and then I'm like, Mary, you don't have resting bitch face. What's that about? These jars are just too cute, and then you just put them in the refrigerator and you are good to go. One of my favorite gifts to give is just a personalized custom gift basket or gift box. I got this basket from Cost Plus World Market because they actually have a set that you can go and it's like ready to go gift wrap. And I happened to be there because I got all these jars there, which I think are very cute. But the Dollar Tree, the 99-cent store, is a great place to check first. These are just cute little sticky notes and feathers. A little bit of chocolate, because who doesn't like a little bit of chocolate? I also got these dish towels at Cost Plus World Market. This is not sponsored by them at all. It's just that I really like their stuff and I shop there a lot. A little Nag Champa, because it's my favorite incense. A little bit of olives if you like olives, or if you like martinis. And it's just like a fun little treat. Like, who wouldn't want to get something like this and you're like, oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you got something out of this. Were you inspired to do anything for your mom, or maybe for your friend in your life, or for anyone else? Let me know your comments below because I want to hear them. Let's get a little thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye.